Greetings, hello, and welcome back to more Lone War of the Chosen Modjam. And as said at the end of the last episode, we just basically fast forwarded here to the Find Flight Paths mission.
Near your position. Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed.
Now, there was a little bit what happened in between. Basically, there's one more mission that I started infiltrating, a good old smash and grab in the same region. Region strength went up to 3. That means we have 10 to 12 enemies here now. There's a drone over there. I don't think I care particularly about that. We're just gonna continue moving over in this direction. Find Sentinel and some other dude.
On it. Pumped up and good to go.
Coming! Hey, someone's there.
There's a commando, Wraith commando it is, I think. Yeah, okay. Frostlancer elite, alright. And some sort of mech. Alright, so it's a train mission. We've got an 8-turn timer. I haven't even checked how the objectives look on. Wraith commando is always bad news. That's probably kind of a dude we might want to prioritize. That being said, we're kind of stuck now. The objectives are in the open. Okay, so we can remote hack that. No problem whatsoever. Alright, let's take a look here. Let's say that Sentinel gets shot in the face. 85% to crit. Now, we do have... That's him. Death Dealer. Double critical damage. So that should be plus 14 then instead of plus 7. Alright, if we crit. So that should... Guaranteed one shot hit. Guaranteed as long as we 85% crit. I think that's working out fine. So let's just guaranteed 85% kill him. Frost Andromeda in the back. And once again, it's a... Okay, so where was my math wrong? It's a call weapon, so you ignore his 1 point of armor. I don't know. Don't know. Don't really care. Maybe care a little bit. Not sure how far away that Andromeda is. I'm kind of tempted to transposition myself here. Yeah, activates the turret. It's not the end of the world.
Bydle nadal stoi! Stoi!
Okay. Yeah, alright. That's not the first time that happened. Alright. That's 7 to 12. That's a bad idea. That's 5 to 9. Alright, that's just... I think that's just Knife Fighter you ordinarily.
Flatline zabezpieczony.
Outline that guy. Combat rush to open the door. And you can't get line of sight on the turret. That's where we get line of sight. I'm just a little bit concerned now about these guys down there.
Heading there now.
Let's go find out. Alright.
Maybe a flesh wound.
I don't think so. A flesh wound is highly unlikely with a turret. We still have 2 actions. Alright, yeah, we're gonna...
Nailed him.
Swear, this is totally the last mission with Forward Operator. Oh, right, thousands to go. Okay, I guess that's an Overwatch then. I forgot that I have that ability now.
Understood.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Alright. I popped Shadow there, but I'm actually not sure I want to use that for scouting. I think I'd rather just, if we can find these guys, activate them here with Renata. Do not. Okay, in that case, then scouting it is.
Like old times.
Now that's so tempting. Maybe we should scout out what we're blowing up there before we just blow something up.
Anytime you're ready. Someone capture that thing.
Okay, we've got 2 Najas there. I'm very certain the Najas are not in range of the blow upable. And we also see the longbow and the Rave Commander over there, which are like a tile away from activating.
Zabierzcie mnie stąd! Już teraz! Natychmiast musimy uciekać! Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
Yeah, really want to get evac'd.
Affirmative. Moving out.
I want to keep you on this flank. What are you activating? The Andromedon. But that tile doesn't give me line of sight to the Andromedon. Is it somewhere in between? Alright, nobody knows. Also, that's 6, 7, 8, drone 9. So there's another group, maybe just another drone. 1, 2, 3 enemies somewhere left on the map.
Ich bin da. Odsłaniam resztę oddziału.
On Overwatch.
Yeah, that's an activation. I think the Rave Commando has Shadow Step.
Cholera, wróg nadal stoi.
Hit the armor.
I will go where I'm most needed.
Yes, return fire. So he has lost his subscription to the living service. All right, I do have Silent Killer, right? So I could just pop one of the Najas, I guess. Now it's showing me the insane crit damage from Death Dealer. Did I miss something? Did I maybe not have Death Dealer active yet? No, Death Dealer is just... Oh, while in Shadow. I was in Concealment, not in Shadow. You dum-dum.
Hell yeah.
And this is now what? Lots of thousands to go, right? Yeah, okay. Let's see about that. Alright. We got two extra actions here from forward operator being fair and balanced. So I think our first action is a good old spray.
I think I got a piece.
Oh, that's very disappointing. Hang on. Alright, in that case, let's just throw a knife, get the explosion. I could have actually just... Could I have teamworked? I don't think with thousands to go. I don't know. So we're gonna run gun.
Running and gunning. Headed there now.
Move here, move here.
Advent forces on the ground.
Ah, that's a bonus action. Thank you very much.
Target eliminated. Target neutralized. Kill confirmed.
Any more questions?
Reload soon.
Alright, okay, after this a small demonstration that I will call fair and balanced. Just gonna sit here and tank the Frost Andromedon with combatives. Just so you don't become get any silly ideas about using some abilities. Oh, you know what? We could also just kill it.
Enemy down! Let's keep it moving.
Right. I'm not sure why I was speculating, because I have a shadow chamber, and that tells me there are 3 enemies remaining, not just a single drone. I also just saw an activation icon. That's the hunter drone behind me. Before we do anything else, let's get that objective. Now, as much as resources are kind of rare at the end of the game, I think we need intel. We need to contact a new region. We might have to boost the actual UFO mission if we get a bed timer, so...
That is 1-5. Status confirmed. The charges are inactive and the package is secure. Eliminate any remaining hostiles near the AO. Moving. I'm ready.
I thought that would activate the drone.
All right, sell me.
Yeah, we get the forward operator action. I don't really need that though. I think we're just gonna...
Regrettable, but necessary.
I was hoping I could actually feed the kill to Rebecca, but you know what? Bloody overperformers here.
I don't mind a reasonable amount of trouble.
Okay.
2 turns to evac. Assuming whatever's left is probably on the other side of the train.
I can dig that.
We don't have to kill everything. Oh, it would have been nice.
Załatwione. Come on.
This looks fairly empty.
We haven't got all day. I understand. Żaden się nie prześlizgnie.
Let's do one more quick scouting trip here.
Raiders roll.
But if we're not finding anything, then we might just evac out next turn, yeah.
Time to show these bastards the door.
Oh, these bastards are really far away. Commando and something else. I guess I can move here to activate them. Kinda, you know, my typical pop-up activation, as in move here and then move somewhere where they don't see me, so they come in this direction. We do have run and slice available. We do have run and gun available. Should actually be enough to kill whatever's up there. You know, I'm not gonna do a pop-up activation. I'm gonna do a pop over here activation. activation. That's not quite getting far enough here. Alright, what about you then?
Going in for the kill.
I think we're just gonna run over here, kill the medic.
On it. Could be something on this one. Good riddance.
Then we transposition the commando, pick up the loot in the process.
This'll help.
That's all she wrote.
LWotC, baby. Chyba zadzwonili po kolegów. This is Firebrand.
Guess we have
Time
some
to go.
reinforcements to deal with. Can be out next turn.
Raiders roll.
Will be out next turn. You should be able to get out next turn.
Onwards.
Affirmative.
Okej. Odsłaniam resztę oddziału.
Oh, hi. It's starting to get old with the custodian reinforcements here.
Now we gotta take this thing out.
Yeah, no, we don't have to take this thing out. Actually, we're gonna do anything but taking this thing out.
Understood.
Jedziemy z tym koksem.
10-4. Sounds like a plan.
Smooth operation.
Avenger, this is Firebrand. Package is secure. All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
I think we need more dead aliens to get the effect we're going for.
Yeah, and I think that was the last forward operator action with Spanner here.
We must never allow these.
It's a little bit strong.
The victory today is a minor footnote in history. A small bump on the path of salvation the elders have set forth for us.
Being able to like run a dash move and then kill 3 separate enemies while also having wasted 1 shot on a fuel tank.
After a mission like that, spirits are going to be high around here. We might have to resupply the bar.
Now that being said, we're gonna pick up Charger because I think mobility is still gonna be the key here. Right, we're gonna check it in a second here. What the situation is. So let's go in here. Let's get you soldier abilities. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna take a quick screenshot instead in case the respec selected soldier does anything weird with health, aim, mobility. Okay, yeah, we kinda ended up with 10 instead of 12 mobility, 88 aim instead of 81. So that I gotta fix that separately between episodes. But pretty much still gonna go with the same approach. Like, I want the crit chance, I want the crit chance for impulse, I want killer instinct with shorter cooldown on run and gun. I don't think we need aggression. Do we? 20 crit, 30 crit when we move in, and we will be moving. 40 crit from a flank. 10 from a laser sight. I don't think... Does your weapon have weapon crit? Ilium face cannon? Okay. No. 10. Shouldn't advanced laser sight only be 7 and the superior is 10? Yeah, we weren't done yet. Okay, so Marv tells me that I should pick up aggression, but man, lightning reflexes, we have so few people with lightning reflexes at the moment. I just have to kinda do something else to whoever's overwatching. Do we? No, you know what? I'm gonna skip aggression. Let's get a little bit safety here. Now, so instead of forward operator, we now have overclock core, which is like all out attack on all visible targets. What does this do? 2 ammo, 7 turn cooldown. Alright. I had a lot of expletives in my mind right now to describe how much I abhor, how much I despise this tooltip. What does this mean? We'll leave the mech vulnerable to enemy fire in the next turn. What does this mean? Access to their internal system. Ignore safety limits for an all-out attack on all visible targets. What does it mean? What does it do? It costs 2 ammo? Is it just a face-off with your primary weapon? An attack that make them vulnerable afterwards. So it's gonna apply rupture? What? So sick and tired of bad tooltips. I can't even explain it. It's like, oh yeah, here we have this game where respecking a soldier is gonna take you a month. Why don't you take that an ability that you effectively can't change then, based on a vague description? So I think we're just gonna pick up Brutalized Protocol. Any organic target witnessing the mech assault will panic. That reads guaranteed, no willpower, no nothing. 1 use permission, but if we really pull the big one, you know, activate the whole map, brutalize somebody, and everybody's in panic. It's the get out of jail card. Alright, let's get that, and we're gonna get Charger. And we're gonna still, so I'm still thinking you can do some shenanigans with the trigger happy and Killer Instinct combo. Like, Killer Instinct is okay because you can usually only do 1 attack with your run and gun, right? You can delete 1 target. But with the trigger happy PCS giving us the spray ability, if we combine it with some command, some teamwork, and maybe some other stuff that gives us action or movement, I think we can still get a turn where we just delete 4 different targets. But yeah, that's gotta wait. We gotta fix your stats first. Right. Go back to the Juicescape. Oh, look on the UFO. With a 9-day timer. Fan-freaking-tastic. So this is, by the way, the smash and grab, and this is the squad that's heading out there. So it's basically actually Chris squad with Josephine here as recon. It's a supply crate extraction in the wilderness, so should be fairly easy, although it was strength 2 when I set it up. Now it's strength 3. Anyway. Let's grab some of our Haven advisors, because we may or may not send them on that mission here. And let's see what we can do. Research-wise, we did complete the power armor research in between episodes, and Archon autopsy. So Andy also has his officer training full, that is infiltrator now. So that gives us 2 snipers. So kind of the only thing this squad is missing would be some concealed scouting. Which we've been missing the whole campaign, pretty much. Yeah, one of our shinobis is on covert action, one of our shinobis is available, and our recons are injured and on a mission. Actually, I'm not sure if I really need a shinobi for this. CFO, we approach it, we kill everybody. It's usually just one big engagement and then it's over already. We'll be fine, we'll be fine. This way we have a really good infiltration time. Alright, but we're gonna go shopping. So first of all, equip that briefly. Strip upgrades. You also strip upgrades. You're gonna get a different weapon, that's for sure. We do not have a coil sniper rifle for you. Ah, no, we should have one. Yeah, make armor available. No, make weapons available. Gauss long rifle. Yeah, okay, you can have that with the heavy barrel. Superior heavy barrel. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, you know what? I'll just unequip barracks. This is gonna get too much pressing the buttons over and over again. Okay, spider suit. Actually, what I will do is I'll do the squad layout off camera and I'll bring you back in once everybody's equipped. Alright, so here's the squad. We did a big old shopping trip. We've got now the Leafstar heavy cannon here, which is the plasma version of the sniper cannon for the max, with even more crit damage, more base damage, and all that stuff. And on top of that, with some weird bug where I cannot select ammo right now. This is not related to the cannon. No matter which cannon I equip, my ammo slot tells me max 1 ammo per soldier, which is a little bit annoying, not gonna lie. Let's have this as a short-range weapon in case we need it. And hope that somehow I get a solution to that. What else did I buy? We've got the fresh Warden Armor. I bought an extra piece here for Modjam, who also has fresh nano medkit, I think. I upgraded because we did complete the Templar autopsy, right? But we only have one Templar corpse in excess, and that went away for the Celestial Gauntlets here. And I didn't find Natalie to feel left out, so I purchased the upgrades for the Axe, so the Alloy Axe and then the Fusion Axe, which costs way too much, holy hell. We're broke again, as is tradition. But now we've got a nice Fusion Axe here, so that's going to be helpful. On top of that, we have powered Templar armor here, and the Mark III Templar shield, and the Celestial Gauntlets. So yeah, now we should be good here. I also thought, since you are top rank now, let's dip into that XCOM AP pool and pick up combatives here. Well, you're done. You're waiting for the last promotion. You are waiting for the last promotion. I checked all the XCOM AP things, and there was nothing immediately looking out at me. But yeah, alright, let's send them on their way. Let's get a UFO. Let's get some more power. Let's get some more corpses of the enemies. Actually, never mind. I was looking here just now. And then maybe we just pick up Ghostwalker in order to get into a better trench gun position. Yeah, let's try it. Maybe we can do something with her. Because we don't have really anything else for an ambush situation. Except maybe we can do something with Route. I'm sure it's gonna work eventually.
Ranger deployed. Squad green to deploy.
Okay. So this squad's infiltrating. I think it's about time we then make contact. So again, looking at the globe, where can we make contact right now? New Arctic would have gotten a lot of spillover vigilance from Western US, so it's probably also fairly high strength. Doesn't seem reasonable. New Mexico is interesting. I don't think we did too much stuff in Eastern US that would have bled over. That being said, we don't have a relay, so that's fairly expensive. Same goes for Eastern Europe. Well, except we do have a relay, so that's reasonably priced. What else could we contact? South Africa we know is burned, and I think because it's next to a liberated region, New Indonesia is also not really an option. New Brazil, it's a bit of a 50-50. I kind of feel like most of the strength that went into Eastern US might have come from here, so maybe it's not completely awful. But I think our best bet is gonna be Eastern Europe. Let's start making contact.
Setting course for Eastern Europe.
Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
It is unfortunate, Commander, that your recent efforts have proven to be so...
Those combat specialist on the assassin.
Focus. All of my efforts have been rewarded. I am reinvigorated.
That's nasty.
There will be no refuge, no more holes for you to hide in. I am coming for you.
The Chosen haven't given up on finding us, Commander. One of them is closer than ever.
Alright. One more officer training complete. Can we throw him back into the Scilab? Put Rebecca in here. Redoing that training. Also, can't we put Daddy Home and Heron into this one? Advanced Explosives is going to give us the BFG. Binary Fusion Grenade. Yeah. Sure, that's what BFG stands for? I don't think so. And new shells and a new advanced munitions mount. Also various bombs. I guess incendiary bombs. Bombs. He's probably a fun little side project.
I'll send word when the project is complete.
Alright. Back up to 1,000 supplies. I think part of me wants to go to the black market and check what's for sale this month, but I'm also thinking we're gonna be selling a bunch more stuff once we have the UFO, so
Setting course for sector.
Let's keep that on the back burner.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
Now this, no, nobody cares about this. Hang on, shouldn't that have unlocked a new
Presumably.
I thought Spectre Autopsy would give us a new thing here. Maybe it's not Spectre on its own? So I'm looking for gene mod. So we have this whole thing, but there's really like not much I want to do right now. Which feels bad because kinda want to do something. Like these are all mediocre. I think there are better ones. You can only always for each slot have one thing, right? So we've got adrenal sympathy, so we can't get the other ones. So while, for example, these reinforced leg muscles can be sometimes okay-ish, I'm not really a big fan. I don't think that's worth the cost. There are better leg enhancements that you can get. So that's why I'm not doing any genetics right now. It all seems not worth the cost.
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
Okay, nobody's doing anything here. Anything else? I wanted to throw Haven Advisors in, but I just made all equipment available. That means nobody has any gear. Another thing I can do between episodes when I fix the stats for Heron. Let's just go with that. Okay, Sharp's back. Hard target. Okay, Crystal Autopsy.
Even my own intellectual curiosity is not enough to overcome my doubts as to whether or not it was really
Spider
a wise
climb
decision for our troops to bring this particular specimen on board the ship.
+1 bonus mobility and climb walls. That's something which I kind of think is probably interesting on, well, any sort of melee character, and also maybe on our shinobi here. I'll hold off on that for now, though, because we're about to... okay, we're gonna assign a new research. Let's get the plasma lance.
The science is eager to begin.
We're about to finish the next chosen covert action and unlock in the chosen chamber, and I'm fairly certain that he's going to be a candidate for that.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Alright, and with that, we're going to reach 100% here on the smash and grab. 11 enemies, Shock Trooper, Custodian Master, Mutant Beleaguer, Captain, Najasapan, Frostling, Necromancer, Frostnats, Ellie. Ooh. How do I feel about Custodian Master? We do have a Skulljack, we could go all in on the Skulljack. We do have a Hellion to burn him. That's really our only options against that. Passive strike to stun. Let's over-infiltrate that a little bit. We have the time. It's not like we need the people for other missions right now.
We've managed to track the chosen hunter to this region.
Located.
Strength 3. Yeah, I think we're just gonna stay on intel here, scan a little bit. Let's throw someone in. Let's actually, yeah, let's throw you in. Let's equip you quickly. Yeah. That weapon. Blade. Vest, plating. Something else. Yeah. Rounds. Kind of hoping that it upgrades. It might change who's showing up there. It's Solace here.
Our actions have succeeded.
Alright, that one's ready.
Our recent action has led to the discovery of new information about the Elders Chosen.
The Resistance found a way into the chosen stronghold, Commander. Our troops are ready to deploy. We should launch a strike as soon as possible.
A new chance to disrupt the Elders' plans has presented itself, and my followers are eager to proceed.
Ooh, I didn't even pay attention to that, I guess. Let me just go back to the geoscape. You are doing retribution, you are doing sabotage. Sabotage can actually be kind of annoying. Well, we can either counter chosen activity like this, or we can just kill her. Seems like a reasonable approach. So who do we take on the chosen stronghold? So it's gonna be those two again, right? They also have full willpower, that's good. Then probably Introductor. I think the bioelectric skin might be super helpful actually against the assassin to find her when she shows up. And that probably then also means we're gonna bring Yeti for some shredder rockets. I also always think these are really good against the assassin. And do I then bring, I mean, we're kinda in the squad with Crash, so maybe Crash as an officer? That feels like questionable. Outside of the frost bomb, you don't really bring too much against the assassin. Its focus fire is not terrible. But I don't think in a 5-man squad, yeah, I mean, command is good, but I think we can do better. I think last time we had Andy on the mission, but he's obviously not available right now. Shielding might be something to look into. What else do we want to bring against the assassin now? Could go with sniper shots, but Assassin's Stronghold, like the final chamber, is completely even ground. So there's no high ground, no death from above value. So I don't think that's the answer. You know, maybe it is just the officer for the 2 commands or however many he can bring, and for having the control, even with the frost bombs in the first section of the stronghold. Alright, you know, let's set that up. So get you back out of here. Give me that chosen stronghold. Let's kill the assassin.
Avenger plotting new course.
Just remembered, she did just level up and get close combat specialist. It's a little bit problematic. We can suppress that with suppression, obviously. Sure, that's good enough. Alright, I'll do another cut and give some equipment to the guys here. I'll be back in a second. And here's the squad, and you might see that I changed my mind. I think the Dragoon shields are just gonna be more helpful. When fighting the assassin, it's kind of really hard to not take a little bit of damage, because even with a Shredstorm rocket, it's, I don't know, almost impossible to one-turn her. especially with the change now that she takes 40%, like can only take at most 40% damage. So you need 3 attacks that really hit hard. So we'll see how that shakes out. Other than that, I did buy a Warden Armor, since with the double rockets we obviously don't have a vest here, so a little bit more survivability over there. And a Warden Armor here, because our Shinobi friend had very little health. I wish I could... I mean, technically I have money, but man, Elos and Lyrium are really tanking. What else is new? I wanted to quickly go in here and then pick up, brought some AP for medical protocol. And here we're gonna get concentration. You know, I'm in a spending spirit today. Time to get those XCOM APs somewhere where they're actually useful.
In position for deployment.
Okay, and with that on the way...
Commander, our ring facility is currently idle. If we have the soldiers to spare, we should deploy them on a covert action with the resistance.
Now, I want to do reduce avatar progress at some point, soon, eventually, maybe. But... man, the Templar ones have no ambush chance anymore, because, of course, we took down the guy. But those are all bad. We could, of course, do the steel corpses and get disappointed again. Superior weapon upgrade, 4 days. So maybe we have to do... maybe we just gotta do something here then. Alright, let's squeeze in an intel covert action quickly. Which probably also means then I have to equip those people. Now all these weapons have no weapon attachments, because I also pressed that button to make it all attachments available earlier. I think when setting out the UFO, so... and this interface does not allow me to equip attachments, so let's just hope that either you're not gonna get ambushed, or we'll be fine without weapon attachments. I'm sure we will be, right? And we have some, I don't know, talent rods for you here. Cool.
I'll order my people to get underway immediately.
Okay, with that all said and done, we can have a look over here, and fantastic, it did tick down to extremely light, and the Custodian Master is gone from the schedule. There's still a Hardliner Elite, that's a bit heavy one. Heavy Bio Assault Trooper is nasty. Frost Mutant Elite is not. Mutant Devastator. This is a set of good enemies that's gonna give us a run for our money, but we also have 7 people here. Sure, they are not the highest ranks we have available right now, but you know, gotta level up somehow. Can't level by sitting at home. But we're gonna put a cut in here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.